Hello, friends! It's effing Controller, welcoming you back to more Betrayal at Krondor, and things are moving at a dizzying pace. That's a hard word to say. Dizzying. Dizzying? Dizzying. Well, in any case, we're on the outskirts of Malek's Cross after we paid a visit to that bustling metropolis and learned a few things. Not a whole lot, but there does seem to be some danger afoot. There are also gravestones which we are going to defile. Warren Gunther, gratefully dead. Turning to James, Gorath said, shall we dig up this grave? Yes. It's a body. Nothing interesting. Just a dead body. Now we'll dig that one up. How about this one? No body, but nothing interesting. Ulandra Maggard. Lost her mind before her life. Oh dear. We have awoken the dead. Oh boy. Oh, and they hurt a lot, I seem to recall. Oh, that sucks. Well, Jimmy, go over there and kill that ghost. And I can't remember if the dead are susceptible to being blinded, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to move Gorath here and not attack, because I think that if I were to click there, he would attack from the south, I guess. I don't want that. I want to keep that avenue clear, because, see, if I can click on the right flipping spell. No. Oh, jeez, I'm making a horse's patoot out of myself. Let's cast Flamecast and hope that it doesn't hit one of our buddies. No! It's because I said it. It's because I said it was going to happen. I'm going to try it again. I like how this heroic music is playing as I shoot my... Oh, god damn it. You're useless. How about you just stick to despair thy eyes, you useless fuck. I am disappointed. Let's have you heal, too. Oh, this is riveting. This is... Oh, Jesus! Jesus God, no. Alright, let's blind the ghost again. And never cast spells other than that again. I seem to recall that these guys have a fair amount of hit points, so we might be in for a little bit of a wait here. How's the weather where you're at? How about that local sports team? How are your hobbies going? Did you see any good movies lately? Oh, there you go. That bored the ghost back to death. Okay. I'm tempted to actually go back into Malek's Cross and spend a night there. I think I will do exactly that. Vroom. Malek's Cross is a place to go to sleep. I wasn't ready for this again. No. We don't want to do any of that, my friend. Well, fine. Let's just give it a whirl. We are asking him about something new that I'd failed to realize until now, even though it was in highlighted text. Didn't say I've never seen anyone with a face like yours, I just said I've never seen you before. The man you're after is named Lyle Rigger, or Lissel? Lyle? We'll call him Lyle. Like Lyle Lovett, whose face is certainly unmistakable. Is he related to you? Not sure. I don't know anything about my father, and my mother died when I was young. It's possible either of them could have had another child. All I wish to do is talk to him, find out if we have any common history. Good enough. He's been running some sort of errand, though he hasn't told me what it was about or who hired him. He said if he should drop out of sight for any length of time, he would be hiding in Darkmoor. Probably in the common storage bins there. Huh? If you get near there, call out that Ivan has sent you. He'll make an appearance. I'll warn you, though, trouble often follows after him. I'd be prepared for a rumble. Okay, that's enough West Side Story. Sounds familiar. If he's no brother of mine, he's at least a close cousin. Okay, good enough. Well, we might backtrack to Darkmoor, but one of my frustrations with this game, at least Let's Playing it's fine, but Let's Playing it, is that it does move a little slowly. So I would like to go check out Darkmoor again, but we'll spend the night here for the time being. And we'll do one more. Oh, everybody's all hunky-dory. We're good. Let's go. We're going to move up the road. We're not going to go back to Darkmoor. We're going to just continue. And I believe that, yeah, this is the graveyard here somewhere. The graveyard that almost took us to our graves. They would have had to put up another headstone for us because we were about to be dead, is the point I'm trying to make. Okay. I think you guys got it now. Let's see. These trees are bullshit and they hide nothing. There's nothing here. I'm just going through because I want to get another zany Mordhell puzzle box. We need to zoom that out. Why don't you zoom that ass out? Did we look behind this little hillock here? I think we did, but let's double check. Yes. Jimmy looked over there and there was nothing there. Oh, goodness gracious me. There is nothing really going on over here, it looks like. Oh, body! With a purple cape, that means that these rations are probably poisoned. Let's see. Oh, they're not. What a delightful surprise. And the shell, I'm not even going to bother picking it up, because those sell for nothing. Yes. 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 Alright. Gorath scanned the runes. Magic death. Temple bless rest. At last you may solve this. What? Magic death. Temple bless rest. At last you may solve this. Sasu. Guy spells sassy? Kind of. Magic death, temple bless, rest. Just gonna fiddle around. Crust. Crest. Brush your teeth. Christ. Carrots are delicious and very nutritious. Tarot. You should do a tarot reading at some point in your life. Or not. I don't care. A tryst. Ooh, that's another thing you should know. Don't do that. I am stumped, folks. I don't really know what this is. Magic, death, temple, bless, rest. Well, okay, so magic, death, temple, bless, rest. At last you may solve this. These are all capitalized. Oh, I just figured it out. At last, you may solve this. C-H-E-S-T? Oh, that's crazy. That's a very good one, game. That's very clever. I I take your money now, though, because I earned it. What is this? Flame root oil. This is... Yeah, okay, that's a frost debuff thing, I guess. I'll take it, and, no, I don't want that. Who's got the shovel? Oh, well. Yeah, you take the better shovel now. I'll leave that other one in there, and I think we will continue on our merry way. That was a fairly clever puzzle. I'm pleased with myself to have figured that out. Go me. Alright. And let's just keep our eyes peeled. There may be enemies afoot. There may be panda bears afoot, waiting to be cuddled in our big burly arms. There may be a bunch of teenagers running around and on their bicycles, which exist in Krondor. I should look at the map. So it looks like we came from over here, and now we're heading east. There's a little bit of a spur in the road here, so let's go to that first, I guess. Oh, there's a building, so that immediately piques my interest, although I think it's a barn, and then there's more gravestones. No, we don't want these. I'm scared. Now, this is a barn, not a temple, correct? It is a barn. Okay. Searching with straining eyes and groping hands. Story of my life. Owen suddenly called out, "Over here, I think I've found something." Halfway up one wall of the structure, a small X had been scratched into the wood, and just below this spot there was a raised area of dirt. X marks the spot. Together they began to dig, and several feet below the surface uncovered a rotting wooden box. Inside were 12 silver royals and a small leather pouch. Well, that was barely worth it. Meanwhile, there's a house here that could have been someone's life savings. Oh, well. There's a black ribbon hanging on the door. They must be goths. James took a step back and scowled, staring at the ribbon as though he was trying to decide on the proper course of action. Why do you look at that house that way? What does the black ribbon mean? Well, the ribbon's a sign of the sickness. It's essentially a warning signal to others to keep away. And yet it seems someone has recently gone through this house, looking for something, perhaps? Should we go in and have a look around? I've had some experience in this game with plagues and sickness, so I'm going to say no. No, it's too dangerous. Besides, we have more important things to do. I have a really, 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 really strong suspicion that I'm going to get infected with something if I go in there. So I'm going to save the game because I do want to check it out, but I don't want to deal with the hassle. Let's just save it as this, I guess. We'll go on inside. There was a smell of death in the air. Entering the house, it became obvious that someone had indeed conducted a fairly thorough search. Seeing nothing of interest, James turned to leave. Come on, let's get out of here. It may be too late. He stopped in mid-sentence as his eyes fell on a discolored floorboard in the corner of the room, crossing the small house in 3 giant strides. So James is suddenly tall and walks like a professional wrestler, going down the aisle from Venice Beach, California. No, I'm taking that way too far. He carefully used the tip of his sword to pry the board up. Then he slipped his fingers under it and gave several hard tugs. Sounds like a Friday night to me. The board came free with a splintering crack. James slowly reached down into the dark rectangular hole and excitedly pulled out a small bag. Yay! Spilling the shiny contents on the bag of the bag on the floor, he began to count. 34 gold sovereigns! Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas, you old savings and loan! Ah, delightful. Probably the life savings of the unfortunate family that lived here. We will have need of this money, but I'll be sure to give a charitable donation of equal size to Father Tully should we ever see Krondor again. Now let's get out of here. We may be paying for this small windfall with our lives. Yeah, everybody's sick. I'm not really that interested in 34 sovereigns for that that kind of downside. The upside is not better than the downside in this case, so I'm going to just move right along. Let's go back to the main road, or maybe we'll just camp out here for a little bit. Camp in the graveyard, why not? Can we do that? Delightful. Everybody pitch a tent. Randall Day. His death enriched our lives. Well, that sucks. Alright. Oh, we got 5 gold. It enriched our lives, too. And who's this? Daniel Velikamp. Poor Danny. Had a bad spell. Ropes. Bunch of bullshit ropes. Disappointingly short. Wink, wink. Mason Moorcamp. Had a nasty ailment. Oh, I was expecting beer, which would have made it worth it. We already dug that one up. What's this one? Wayland M. Wasserman. Hated everything. I would love to have that on my headstone. And, oh, alright. Kesha. Somebody killed Kesha, finally. It's Keisha. It's different. And it's just a plain old body. Let's go. There's a temple here, but let's see. I think that the branch in the road was back here, so I'm going to actually follow the main road again. Willie Nelson style. Nothing over there. There's a temple, which is probably going to piss me off. But whatever. Whatever, dude. Yeah, let's go in. Alright. Let's go to the mandala here. Same text here as always. We can go from here to all the other ones. Fantastic. I think it's good that we get all of those in our little repertoire of teleportation. Alright, let's see if we can talk to our friend here. Our new friend, the priestess. There were no walls in the high priestess's chamber. James struggled to imagine how any such room could fit within the confines of the temple, seeing as vast as any river valley through which he had ever passed. Even more startling had been the winding maze-like corridors the Death Acolyte had led them through to reach the room. Few rushed to speak to Our Lady. I am curious to know why you wish to converse with us, the high priestess said softly. Gauzy black pavilion draped her throne, obscuring from view all but her lithe form limned in witchlight. That's a wonderful turn of phrase. And a single pale foot, which she rested upon a skull carved of onyx. Why do you call on the drawer of nets? Seeing no point in lying to her, James shrugged. I have no fucking clue. I don't even know. There's just some asshole who tells us to do stuff, and it just doesn't make any sense. Now, he says, Curiosity as much as anything, High Priestess. I wish to learn a little bit more about what awaits me when I am no longer living. And you, short of the Mother Matriarch and Rillanon, are probably the one with the best answers. I do not like surprises. Unless you are prepared to devote your life to her services, I cannot help you. It is not something I may merely unfold for you in an hour or an afternoon. Fair enough. I will say this, there is no joy or love in her realm, but neither is there sorrow or pain. You have nothing to fear of her unless you swear the oaths of a Nighthawk. Why? What would that mean? Pain everlasting, the High Priestess replied. Those who are Nighthawks have sworn a dark oath, and those of them that are known as the Black Slayers swear the darkest oaths of all, allying themselves to other gods or goddesses who would pull them free of the portal of death at the price of their souls. Once a man becomes a Black Slayer, he may only be called into her halls by an invocation of Limbs Cragma herself, the prayer of Final rest. I don't know. I got sick of reading that morosely. Okay, well that was educational. Apparently the Nighthawks are bad dudes. As if we, needed any reinforcement. They're a bunch of dicks that like to attack us and do nefarious things with their ninja blades. Let's go over here. Maybe there's something at this dead end. And I think... Uh-oh. There's a trap. It's a tarp. Okay. Huh. Let's move Jimmy over there. These guys are in some danger here, so we're just gonna leave them. Excellent. Now, James, can he go? Let's get you guys out of here. I think it's safe for him to go here. Oh, wait a minute. Now, this is a different color. So, this is linked to this. What does this do? Okay. Nothing, it looks like. You chill out. Okay. Now, can I sneak? I'll have to sneak through there. No, wait, that's gray. Did I break those or something? Okay, well that's bullshit. It didn't block it again. It's the bullshit of all bullshits. Thanks, Krondor. Well, I think I was probably supposed to go through those poles. It's just not intuitive enough, guys. God. I'm an idiot. I need help. Oh. I'm laughing, but it's true. Let's check this body. No rations, but more of this bullshit. What is... Okay, I'll take it. I don't care. Can we combine them? Fine. Hopefully we'll get somewhere where we can actually sell this garbage. I'm tired of lugging crap around. Oh, it's just locked. I hope it's not trapped. Fuck. Okay, well that definitely was not worth it. Oh, Jiminy Criminy. We're gonna have to go back to Malek's Cross unless there's something nearby that we can go to heal at. That was a good sentence. Trust me. Where are we? Did we go down here? I don't think we went down there. There's another path. It's to the southwest, though. Yeah, let's see where this goes. Huh. Okay. James squinted. While he was expecting to see the spires of some distant town or the smoke of a chandler's hearth... It's Chandler, everybody, from Friends! At the twist of the road, he was surprised to see instead a grayish lump settled near a clump of young trees. Have you ever heard of a gray... Oh. Have you ever heard of a gray dragon, Gorath? James asked. Gorath shook his head. No, why? Because that's what may be at the end of this road, James replied. Feeling brave, we could go and have a closer look. I don't fear death. What do we got here? Oh. Well, that's dumb. Chiseled from dark stone, the statue of the dragon was rendered with frightful realism. Its burning gaze, surely as malicious in stone as it had been in life. Most impressive of all were the yellow teeth and claws, stained cleverly at the tips with a red pigment, to simulate blood, the blood drawn from an unfortunate victim. Should we dare to poke the dragon? What's in here? It's a dragon stone, fittingly enough. Sure, those are marginally valuable. Alright, let's poke the dragon. The statue was huge. Large. I was reading without really reading. Walking around its base, Gorath couldn't help but admire the sinuous curve of the dragon's back. Ooh, I think He's got a thing for dragons. The whole of it covered with beveled scales. Rounding the tail of the creature, he called for Owen to come and have a look, but was startled by the clouded apprehension in the boy's blue eyes. Something is wrong, Gorath asked. Owen gasped, as if to say something, then made a motion to the statue before collapsing to the ground. Greetings, Owen. Oh my god, it is a fucking... What? Where am I? While your body is lying safe, still and silent in a cove near Malak's Cross, your mind has journeyed elsewhere. Here. Your arrival has been expected. I am pleased to have you as my honored guest, Owen Belfort of Tyburn. Me? At journey's end you shall not be as you are, nor may you turn back the way you have come. The times ahead of you will be filled with hardship and poorly delivered lines that immediately remove any sense of dramatic importance from what is being said, and many times you will believe yourself far less significant than you truly are. In the days to come, you may stand at a critical juncture between Rythar and Mythar, and if that comes to pass, you should know this. A time comes for all things to die. What does that mean? Who are Rythar and Mythar? I can explain in no measure more as you yet understand your world. In years and in wisdom you will come to me again, and a great destiny will be upon you by then. You will be ready for the fullness of truth on that distant day. Until such time, you may consult me on other matters. Tales say the dragons know their own destinies, but I had not heard they know the destinies of others. I am no dragon, though I wear a dragon's skin. Well, that's a dick thing to do. I am the Oracle of the All. The Stainlifter, that's all. And I am the last of my race. I am ancient, older than dwarf or elf, older than dragons and older than the Valero. I'm old as fuck, I get it. Stars that at my birth flamed with violent power have long grown cold, expired. All these things I have seen, and farther yet I see into the things that might be. You can see the future? Well, I guess that's a way of putting it, you dumb fuck. I can glimpse things that may be. Such was the gift given to all those of my race. Oh, well, we can ask about Gorath or Delicon. Let's ask about Gorath. A Mordhell travels with us named Gorath. Is he what he says he is? Can we trust him? He is not what he names himself to be, though even he may not know the lie of his heart. He will be a strong ally unto you, and I believe he may even be a champion to the kin who now curse his name. A great destiny awaits him, should he have the courage to renounce his pain. Let's ask about DK. Gorath has told us of a Mordell leader, Delicon. Will he cross the teeth of the world and attack the kingdom? Delicon will never cross the boundary between the kingdom and the Northlands, but through treachery he will strike a blow against both the kingdom and his own nations of the north. Can't you be more specific? No, Owen, that's not how this works. This is one of those vague, Obi-Wan Kenobi type situations. You're Luke Skywalker, you know how this works. Basically where you get some little piece of information and then you have to figure it out for yourself. Don't fish too hard here, buddy. Where is he going to strike? What is the nature of his treachery? I do not see futures as you imagine, but futures as they perhaps can be. I know only that Delicon engineers a deceit with 6 magicians, and that it concerns the fate of the kingdom. Well, what are the next week's lottery numbers? Okay, well, and nobody comments about the fact that Owen collapsed as he touched that statue. Well, that's fine. I think I'm going to break the video here and go back to Malak's Cross, heal up, because James probably... he took it in the pants, it looks like. So we're going to get him healed up, and then we will reconvene at this location shortly.